Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. John Wiggins, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
Now at the plate, John Wiggins.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His latest homer in an incredible season. And we're level. It's 1-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
No outs, runners at first and second.
John Wiggins.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run saved. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Man at first, nobody out. Here's a big power threat. John Wiggins. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
1 down. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side, Wiggins steps on the bag. 2 down. Wiggins digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
On a line. Takes it in for the out. Wiggins was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. John Wiggins. Without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
Wiggins steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
On a line, base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, great job right there. Squared up that ball.
Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Find the ball.
It gets down a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Way to get on base.
Stepping in,
Now
the long
batting,
ball
the
threat,
left fielder,
Tanaka.
number 16.
Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order. They continue to trail 7-0.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, John Wiggins.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 2-run shot, and they add on. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
What does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Now it's the power speed combo. John Wiggins. Out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So up next for New York, John Wiggins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive work.
Wiggins was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see just about ready to roll. Leading off, Tanaka.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 16.
Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, that ball was
And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Travis Bazzana. 1-2 here. Bouncer to second. Chisholm. Acrobatic throw for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Here comes the 0-1. Wiggins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Up next for the Yankees,
Wiggins with another scorching run of play lately. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now here is John Wiggins. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean.
This looks like extra bases. Sheffield coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag out. So a man at first. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
Wiggins had a great showing in the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
John Wiggins, the next to hit.
John Wiggins.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So a man at first. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Beatty.
And that's off the second base bag. On the run, throw to first.
No,
and he
you're
gets
out.
him. Nicely done.
With how.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets strand one, still up against a 6-0 deficit. 2 outs
Up next
and
for the
1 in
Yankees,
scoring
the
position.
first baseman, John Wiggins.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And in at second with an RBI double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Digging in, John Wiggins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Sheffield around third. The relay. He's safe. It's 10-0.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
On a line. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the 6th. Spencer Steer up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the speedy catcher, Roy Hobbs. Trying to bunt his way on. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, and he's safe. First and second, and nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, John Wiggins. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Picks himself up at RBI.
Wiggins was a big contributor for them in the win. A 5-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you.
And
John Wiggins. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good he's been as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Next is the speedy first baseman, John Wiggins. That one hit to right. 2 away now. And stepping in for New York, Steve McDonald. Here's the 0-2. On the ground right side, Wiggins. He takes it on his own as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. This is the Subway Series on the show. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
the first baseman, John Wiggins.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Wiggins.
Foul ball. Wiggins, a former MVP, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Out towards right center. That's well struck. See you later. A two-run blast. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
We go to the 8th. Leading off, John Wiggins. Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
The third baseman, number 8, Brett Beatty.
And the 0-2. On the ground right side. Fair ball. Wiggins takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll.
Wiggins had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. John Wiggins, now at 9 straight games with a home run, which is a new Major League record. Been incredible to follow, and we'll see if he can make it to double digits in this one, partner.
Yeah, this is like a video game. I mean, just unconscious at the plate right now, and you wonder if he's going to get a pitch to hit. Who wants their name to go in the record books with this guy? But, you know, when you're doing something this special, I don't think it's a bad thing if this guy hits one off of you.
A video game? Wait, what? All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. John Wiggins will hit next.
John Wiggins.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 2-run homer. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go to.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The batter, the shortstop, Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Wiggins
John
went deep in his most
Wiggins.
recent game. High fly ball out to center field. Moving under this one. And there's 2 down. And for a change, the OPS leader is kept off the bases. This pitcher will take that trade anytime. So 2 down, and now it's Mark Vientos. On the ground to first, Wiggins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They're down 5-1. Man at first, nobody out. So up next for New York, John Wiggins. He's already homered in this game. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
So up next for New York, John Wiggins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that's a 1-out single.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 80.
Here's Juan Soto.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here's a 2-2. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. John Wiggins. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Under it. And that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Wiggins really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.